I wanted to come on today and just talk to you all a little bit about weaning. By weaning, I don't mean like weaning from the breast or the bottle. I mean kind of weaning weaning your baby onto purees, and using baby and doing baby-led weaning as well. Every parent is different. The way that they want to wean their child is completely different. And some ways work for some people, other ways don't always necessarily work for people, for those other people. So everyone has kind of different methods of how they do it. Myself, I'll go by my last two children, so Georgie and Poppy. I actually first introduced them onto baby rice first, and kind of did that for a couple of weeks, and then started introducing like the baby breakfast, like the baby porridges and stuff, and they got a taste for it. I did want to do baby-led weaning with Poppy, which I did do, but not straight away. Straight away I introduced her to purees, which are really simple to do, to make homemade purees. You know, you can puree any fruit, pretty much any vegetable, once it's been steamed or boiled. And also, don't be, once you know your baby's not reacted badly or got bellyache from one vegetable, you can kind of like mix flavours up a little bit. Just experiment with what your baby likes. Like, I think Georgie really likes pear and sweet potato. I think that's one of his favourite ones that he had. But yeah, I first of all started giving Poppy purees, and she liked it at first, but then after a while, as she kind of neared the 6-month mark, she kind of wanted to control the food that she was eating, and hold it and have more of a part in feeding herself. Obviously the recommended guidelines for weaning is 6 months. I started Poppy a little bit earlier than that. I think she was about 5.5 months, maybe 5 months. As I say, people are different. You've just got to go with what you know as a parent and trust your instincts, really. The one reason I do feel that they recommend baby-led weaning from 6 months is obviously because it's just easier for a baby to hold things and they have so much more control. So going by that, anyway, I did give Poppy purees probably until she was about 6 months, and then once she got to 6 months, I kind of realised that she wasn't so much into having the purees. You know, she's even now still a little bit funny about having a yogurt unless she's just got the whole pot to herself and she can just like stick her hands in. I kind of thought, oh, hang on a moment, and not intentionally, we veered more towards baby-led weaning with her. With baby-led weaning, it's quite scary, I think. I think with each of my children, I've kind of grown in confidence a little bit with the things that you can give. With Frankie, I wasn't confident at all with baby-led weaning. I don't think I even tried it. I don't even think I made my own purees with Frankie. I think he had like jarred foods and stuff. You're gonna sit still. With Bobby, I made my own purees. With Georgie, he was very similar to Poppy. I gave him purees, and then in the end I was just like, right, he's not bothered about this. I'll give him like finger foods and stuff and meals that we're eating. So yeah, Poppy got to the point of that. She has mostly like toast for breakfast. I do give her now Cheerios and milk, and you know, I don't care if she makes a mess. I think at this age, up until they're about 1, the main thing with baby-led weaning is to kind of put the emphasis on the child enjoying, with the baby enjoying like touching the food and experimenting with them. It's not, sorry, do you want some bit of milk? Some milk. It's not like a substitute for the milk. I think the nutrition wise, I think they're meant to still be getting most of the nutrients out of the milk that they're having up until like the age of 1. But you know what, babies are different, aren't they? You can't go by guidelines all the time. But yeah, Poppy, she will have things like Cheerios for breakfast, or toast or fruit, and by fruit I mean she'll either have a a banana chopped into bits or into slices. I now give her tangerines without being chopped. I was a bit cautious at one point and gave her like chopped up tangerines, but now I kind of give her the small little segments, and she absolutely loves it. She I give her grapes, but I don't give her whole grapes. I kind of cut them into quarters, and that is more for my own peace of mind than it is for anything else. Like, I don't want her choking on a grape if she's got a bit greedy and decided to like swallow it whole. And I think that is one of the scarier things about baby-led weaning. People tend to get scared of the babies choking and stuff. There's been a few times Poppy's been like coughed and she's had it caught in the throat, but I tell you now, it's come straight back up again, and we've had absolutely no problems, touch wood. So yeah, also for lunch, I give her more like snacky finger foods for lunch. Sandwiches, toast. She loves hummus on toast, garlic bread. She tends to eat a lot of fruit and vegetables, and cheese as well. So she also likes really thinly sliced pizzas too. And then for like evening meals, she just kind of has the same as what we have. If we have chicken, I give her half a piece and chop it up for her. I always do vegetables of some sort with tea, and she absolutely loves peas and sweet corn. She like uses a finger and thumb, the pincer grip I think it's called, to try and pick it up. And I think it's good for the development and learning as well, to be like picking up their own foods and doing it themselves. If you do like slow cooked beef and the beef is that really tender that it falls apart, then that is a fantastic one. Chicken, Poppy absolutely loves chicken. You can give them pretty much anything really. I think it's a bit difficult to know what to do, whether to feed your baby with purees or whether to go which route to take, or whether to go with baby-led weaning. It is difficult, but like I said, you just need to do what you feel is best. If you feel more comfortable giving your baby purees, then give your baby purees. If you feel like you want to let them experiment, then give them finger foods and let them experiment. If you want to do both, then do both, which is what I did. But pretty much now Poppy, the only like puree things Poppy eats is yogurts. She just wants to feed herself the foods all the time, and like I said, it is messy, but it's all good fun at the same time. I hope this has helped and you kind of briefed up a bit on how we weaned Poppy. Yeah, and I'll see you all again soon. Say bye. Say bye. Your dress is come undone. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah. So, bye guys.